I'm Tracey Ullman. Watch me. Thank you very much. Hello, my name's Tracey Ullman, and my show is on next. Now, I do lots of different characters, so, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to put on my face.
So now, Miss Hall, what kind of cosmetic surgery were you interested in exactly?
Well, I don't know. I was hoping you could help me decide, because I'm not doing it for myself. See, I'm trying to please my man.
Oh. Well, what is it about you that he wants changed? Why don't you have a seat?
I don't know. We've never actually met.
Oh. Well, that's odd.
He's in prison.
Oh, sorry.
And we've been pen pals for years. And, oh, he writes these beautiful letters. But for Lenny, my life was so terrible. My idea of a good evening out was to put my goldfish in a baggie and take it to the movies.
Well, dear, now what have you got to complain about? You sound like a lucky woman. You've got yourself a boyfriend. You've got a fish.
Yeah, I've never sent him a photograph. And I think I gave him the wrong impression about the way I look.
Well, now, let me put you at ease. I think you made the wise choice in coming here. You know, it's been proven statistically that good-looking people fare much better in this world than uggos.
You're not so good-looking, and you seem to have done all right.
It's different for a man.
This is a very tough decision, Doctor, because I'm not a rich woman. I'm a poor woman. But for the past 10 years, ever since I fell in love with Lenny, I've been saving every penny I had so we could start a decent life together when he gets out of jail. Now, I have enough money to buy this tow truck that I've been looking at, and we could make a nice living towing people's cars, which is what Lenny used to do before. Only he never gave them back. But as his release date gets closer, I'm thinking he's going to get out. He's going to take one look at me, and he's going to walk the other way. So, what shall I do, Doctor? Shall I spend the money on a nice little business or on an all-new face and body?
Let me ask you this. Now, when he comes through that gate and sees you for the first time, do you want him to say wow or bow wow?
Maybe I better think about this.
Now, let me just give you something to think about. Insouciant breast.
What?
The breast I can give you. Insouciant breast.
Insouciant breast. What does that mean?
It means without a care.
Wow. Carefree breast.
Insouciant breast.
I want them. I want big insouciant breasts.
Oh, certainly. And, of course, you're going to want a pugnacious rear to go with the breast.
Will I?
Oh, yes. And what's a pugnacious rear without mesmeric eyes, huh?
Nothing.
Oh, that's nothing. And, of course, to upset the eyes, you want a piquant nose.
Oh, yeah. That sounds wonderful, but that's expensive.
Well, my dear, can you put a price on a dazzling new you that means guaranteed happiness?
I guess not.
I can. $9,100.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty and witty and bright. And I pity any girl who is me tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel. And so pretty, Miss America can just resign. Who's a pretty girl in the mirror there? What mirror? Who can that attractive girl be? What, where, what, who? What a pretty face, what a pretty smile, what a pretty breath, what a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy. 'Cause I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy. Who's a pretty girl in the mirror there? What mirror? Where? Who can that attractive girl be? What, where, what, who? What a pretty face, what a pretty smile, what a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy. 'Cause I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy. My doctor says I'm all healed. Now, would you please remove the bandages? I just didn't want to see myself before I was properly coiffed.
Off they come.
How do I look?
Mine is not to wonder why. Mine is but to perm and die. Here, see for yourself.
Oh, God! I look just like you! Oh, that is you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that you're unattractive. I wouldn't mind being born with a face like yours, but I wouldn't spend my life savings on it. Would you? And I still have $80 left for personality lessons.
Waiting room.
So is your guy getting out? Yes. Is yours? Yeah. Aren't you excited? Yeah, I am. But I don't know why. This is a guy who was always bad-mouthing and picking on me. He was mean to my kids. He drank up all our money. Never worked a day in his life. And he cheated on me every chance he could get. So why have I been counting every minute till he get out and come back to me?
Because you're incredibly stupid.
That's not nice. You don't know that that's true. There are a lot of complicated psychological reasons why women like her are drawn to men like that. Isn't that right, dear?
Huh?
Were you talking to me? No.
Hey, Einstein, your dreamboat just got released.
Gosh, you're pretty. Would you do me a favor? John's been locked up so long. Would you stand over in the other corner so he sees me before he sees you? Thank you. Would you mind standing over there, too?
Oh, Ruth, oh, baby, I miss you so much. Oh, whatever it takes to stay out and be with you, I'm gonna do. Freedom, it feels so good.
Hey, no dancing in here.
Oh, you dance? You dance anywhere you like. I listened to you for 15 years. Well, I'm not gonna listen to you anymore! I tried my best, baby.
I'll wait for you. It's a hard life, dear.
Hey, you Virginia Hall?
Yes?
Phone call.
Hello?
Virginia, is that you?
Yes, Lenny, is that you?
Yes, baby, it's me. I'm almost out. They're processing my papers right now. I can't believe we're finally gonna meet. I spent years here trying to imagine what you look like. First, I pictured you as Raquel Welch, then Barbara Eden, then Big Bird.
Big Bird?
I wasn't just horny, I was hungry. Then I pictured you as Princess Di, then... Oh, baby, what I'm trying to say is I got tired of all those faces real quick. But I never forgot the girl who wrote those letters. And I know I'm always going to love her no matter what she looks like. Marry me, Virginia.
Before you've seen me?
Yes.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Janice Ngordatu. I have a patient coming in just 1 minute, but first I have to show you something. Look, I wore my slippers to the office. What was I thinking of?
Yow! That was really good. Oh, I know you're all dying to applaud, but you don't know exactly when. Don't worry, I'll tell you when. Okay, it's gonna be coming up pretty soon. Come on now! Yow! Thank you. The helicopter. And now for the hard stuff. 1 up. 2. I can tell you're stunned. Do you want to see all 3? So do I. Here goes. Oh, go on. The kick up into 4. Up, Sheba. Yow. Wow, I wish you could see it from here. This one's called the air traffic controller's nightmare. Meow, meow, meow. Uh-oh. Now for the hardest part. Stopping. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, no. I hate when this happens.
So I wore my slippers to the office again. That's okay. I always keep an extra pair of pumps in this cabinet, so there's nothing to worry about. Uh-oh.
Doctor, that too. Mr. Marsh is here. He's in a bad mood today.
I'll have to wear my slippers home on the subway again. Send him in, Elaine.
Honey, we did it. We improved our recipe. We're geniuses.
Honey, I think the time has come for us to open our own restaurant.
Oh, honey, say you really mean that, and I'll quit my job tomorrow.
I mean it. Tomorrow we both quit our jobs and we apply for a business loan. You've typed your last letter and I've washed my last elephant.
At last, we're going to be doing what we really love.
Oh, I just thought of a name for the place, honey.
Honey. Oh, honey.
Honey, oh, I hope you're as happy about this as I am.
I'm trembling with happiness.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
How'd you get in here?
That's not important. I overheard you nice people making those happy, ambitious plans for the future and all, and I just dropped by to say, fat chance.
What?
Don't be suckered by high hopes. Be smart, okay? Play it safe. Embrace the status quo. Can I sit down?
No.
You know, 90% of all new businesses in the U.S. fail within the first 5 years.
But we have our own special recipes, don't we, honey?
Yeah, we got recipes.
Failure's not the worst. In failure, you'll just be ruined financially. Survival will mean that your lives will be consumed with 18-hour workdays, How will you make this month's expenses if the air conditioners go down again?
Oh, open a window?
Are you liable for the plumber who slipped and hurt his back while fixing the toilets that's still back up?
No.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Which employees are stealing from you? I mean, is the meat supplier delivering substandard beef? You're gonna be too tired for anything but work. Your love life, it's gonna dry up like an old shriveled piece of bacon. One day, pal, you're gonna look at her under these harsh fluorescent kitchen lights, and all you're gonna see are the dark lines that have set into her hardened face, the deep circles around those tired, dull eyes, the loveless bag of bones who owns half your business. And you're gonna look at him and see everything that you hate, reeking of kitchen grease that's clogged his pores and permeated every fiber of his loathsome, neglected body. Divorce would destroy the business, so death begins to seem like the only way out. Involuntary thoughts begin to creep up from your subconscious. Horrible, desperate, lonesome.
All right, I don't want to hear it anymore, honey. Make them stop.
No more, no more.
Actually, I kind of like typing.
I was in line for that promotion to the reptile house.
Hold me, honey.
I can't. You hold me. Mister?
He's gone.
Yeah.
Who was that negative man?
Hey. That was Dreambuster. Thank you, Dreambuster, wherever you are.
The next time you reach for the stars, remember, the average arm is 2.5 feet long. The nearest star, 25 trillion miles away.
Well, Mr. Marsh, how are you feeling today?
Say, do you mind turning that fan off?
I don't have a fan. Well?
Well, Dr. Godatu, I feel cranky.
So do I.
Hello, I'm George Ozer.
How do you do, Angela Tanner?
I'm fine. I'd like to ask you a few questions before the audition, so why don't you have a seat? Now, Miss Tanner, do you have any training?
I studied with Kaminsky at the New Jersey School of the Arts.
I'm not familiar with Kaminsky.
She's my best friend. We went to school together.
I'm a very busy man, Miss Tanner.
Actually, Mr. Ozer, I don't have a lot of experience. I've done several industrial films. My most memorable one...
Yeah, well, we're looking for someone with a little more professional experience. I'm sorry.
Mr. Ozer, I'm sorry. I come to these interviews. I get nervous. I get stupid. But just give me a chance. I promise you I won't let you down.
All right. And now, Miss Angela Tanner.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. And don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. 'Cause you don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'd never stay. I don't tell you what to say, and I don't tell you what to do. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you, 'cause I'm young, and I love to be young. I'm free, and I love to be free to live my life the way I want, to say
I'll let you know.
What do you mean you'll let me know? They love me. I'm sick of knocking myself out at these auditions to hear, I'll let you know. I want to know right now.
All right, fair enough. I like your moxie, kid. You got style. You got the job. You start tomorrow with a 1-year run. There's another thing you should know. I'm unattached right now. And I'm in love with you. I want you to marry me. Move into my penthouse, have a few kids, and eventually buy a dog named Scamp. What do you say?
I'll let you know.
Next.
Well, now and then we all feel cranky, just like Mr. Marsh, but there's something we can do about it. Hold my calls, Elaine.
Now, the producers have sent me out, and they said, now, you have to go out now, Tracy, and talk to the audience. So I will, and it's the end of the show. So, all right, I thought, well, there's a quiz show in England, and it's like, you know, the woman's won the car. It's the end of the show, and he goes, well, that's fabulous. Angela's won the car. How does it feel in there, Angela? And she goes,
It's lovely, Derek. It smells gorgeous. You know, the interior, the smell of a new car. Very sexy.
all right, don't turn the ignition on. What? Don't turn the ignition on yet, Angela. And he goes, well, let's get the lovely Carol to end the show for us. And down comes Carol, who's like our version of Vanna White.
And she's got the polyester dress on, and she comes to the front and goes, which camera? Sorry, which camera? Okay. Take care. Lots of care.
And that's the end of the show. So, should I say, take care, lots of care now? I'll just say, look, you've had enough now. You've got sore buns. And thank you so much for coming in. Oh, go home. Go on, I'll go home too. Bye-bye.